Hey there, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. I'm so happy that you guys are here. If you are new to my channel, again, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be looking at your material world first, and then I go into your love life. This week we are using the Nefertiti Tarot, which is based on ancient Egyptian culture and the world. Your candles are still burning from last week, so this is really just I create these candles, if you're new here, for you guys, my subscribers. This one is for joy, and this is for prosperity, abundance, whatever it is that you need to wish for, as long as it's for your highest good there, you guys. So these are for my subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe in order to receive these blessings, and let's get into it. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. What does Aries need to know about their material world this week? Thank you. The Three of Cups, beautiful. Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of us are having a real good time. You might have had quite the party or enjoyed this holiday season, followed by maybe a hangover with the Four of Cups. Not laughing, I've been there. And then the Tower. Okay. Some of you guys, I'm hearing, need to be a little careful there about partying this season and making sure that you still are showing up for your responsibilities. There could also be something to do with someone around you. I feel like maybe like a boss or someone that, you know, like doesn't show up to work and lets everybody in, and it's this what is that, like a snowball effect? It just kind of keeps going and getting worse and worse and worse, all because they didn't really pay attention to their responsibilities. With the Knave of Wands, which could be the Page of Wands in other decks, I still think that you're going to have a pretty okay, what I'm hearing now is that some of you might have to look elsewhere, but you will find a new job very quickly. This is really specific, Aries, so if this isn't resonating, I think it's because this might just be for one Aries who needs to be told that the place that they're working might not be about when they go back to work, maybe after the holidays or something like that. I'm also seeing that it's possible that, you know, it's kind of going to be seen as a blessing in disguise, because whoever this is for, like, you've already been bored at work. Like, you've been like, oh my God, maybe you sit in front of, you know, the office for a while, just in your parking space, just like, I don't even want to go inside right now. And Spirit is seeing that is, you know, kind of your cue to look for something else, okay? Some of you, I'm getting in the new year that there could be like a major change, like department changes, you know, where they might change the way that the department does their work or switch departments, something like that. It's like you go in and say you worked for sales, and now they're putting all of sales under this customer service or something like that, where it changes everything. There's going to be kind of a shakeup for where you do your job. What else, Spirit? Okay, some of you guys are actually learning, like, as we speak, that, you know, that the being bored at work, the disillusionment is kind of a symptom to something bigger. And I also just got that it is possible that your workplace is holding back. Oh, that's bad. They could have held back like pay or something for the holidays, and it made you kind of miss out on having, you know, a very Merry Christmas. You know, there could have been something like that, but you're going to find out that they did it for unhealthy reasons. And I do think that you guys are going to be moving on, okay? So let's get another deck to clarify this, please, Spirit. What's another deck? All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. Let's clarify all of this energy, please, for my beautiful Aries. One more. Yes. Thank you. Door to romance, and that's 333. Okay, bottom of the deck is broken heart. For some of you guys, there could have been a weird third-party situation going on at work, which means that there could have been maybe some interest in someone in a more romantic thing. And I'm getting kind of office gossip, but I'm also thinking that I keep hearing your world just came crashing down. So maybe you had a crush on someone at work, you guys, or they had a crush on you and then they found out that you have a spouse, or you are not able to go forward in a relationship, or this could be the other way around, okay? Okay, Spirit is saying that for some of you, this was something that, you know, it happened really recent, and maybe when you were around people, you try to kind of bury it and pretend like it wasn't that bad, but people could tell, okay? For the rest of you, I do think that there is a situation at work that actually is around you and not something that you are completely involved in. Like maybe somebody actually comes to you and they tell you about like this work affair, and I just heard the cat's out of the bag, so that could be something that you need to be aware of, that there was something that was actually affecting everybody at work. So this could get a boss could get fired or something like this because they were engaging in behaviors that they were not supposed to be engaging in. For some of you, I'm getting that like you have like a flirtation at work and it's actually really fun, and there's not a lot going on there, and you might be like, I think that maybe you, what I'm kind of getting is like it was fun, but it was just a flirtation, and maybe somebody else took it a little bit more seriously, and it could lead to broken hearts from the other person's point of view. Okay. All right. What's another deck, please, Spirit? All right, we are going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Yeah, 333 is important, you guys. Check that one out. And then we have the Tower, which is 7. Okay, 3 and 4 is 7. So 7s are also important. There's another 3 though. Field of Dreams. And the bottom of the deck is coming to life. Some of you guys are, because of maybe a fairly toxic work environment, like the more that I think about like this whole entire thing, I'm like, that's not something that you really want to be involved in, you know? I think that some of you are being kind of spurred on to a bigger, better change. Again, some of this seems like it's going to happen and it's going to be like maybe a layoff situation or something to the effect of, you know, reshuffling an organization, but it will lead you to something higher and better. So even if this means like the doors are locked on the day that you go back to work, it is going to lead you to not just even something better. I'm getting like something that wakes you up inside. Okay, so you might not even be aware of what this thing is. Like you might not even be aware of, like, some of us are still trying to figure out what our dreams are, right? But I think for most of you, like, you kind of have an idea of doing something and it's like, well, I would do it if I didn't have to do X, Y, and Z. Well, with the Tower's energy, it's like going to give you the opportunity to do X, Y, and Z because it completely, you know, changes the way that you see it and the way that you see your possibilities, okay? With coming to life, I'm also seeing moonlight on the bottom of the deck. So it could be like with this reorganization or the shakeup that really they're like changing your hours. And so you're able to maybe do something on the side that you've always wanted to do. I'm also getting that you have some friends around you at work, like maybe work friends, and there could be people there that inspire you to do something else. And then I just heard that like one of them maybe left before and to pursue their dreams, and then they decided that that's not what they wanted. And so you have like kind of this shift of perspective, you know, like, oh, well, I'm glad I didn't do this because they're not happy. And Spirit's like, well, but that's not your story, that's theirs, okay? What's another deck, please, Spirit? Angels and ancestors. All right. Interesting. All right, for the Tower, we are going to use the Angel and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. Beautiful Aries, clarify this Tower for my Aries, please, Spirit. Track down your fears and desires and take care of your needs. Okay. Yeah, you guys, yeah, I think that you're about to enter your field of dreams because, you know, the work situation is a pretty drastic one. So it might not feel too lovely. You might have some fear behind it, to be fair, right in the beginning of it. But I do think that you are going after your purpose. With winter, take care of your needs. I actually think that this is referring to winter as in the season. So depending on where you are in the world, you should be in the winter season, or you are in the winter season, and Spirit is saying that now is the time. Okay, with the bottom of the deck, be devoted and committed. Once you make your decision that you're going to go forth on this path, Spirit just wants you to really just go after it with, like, I'm getting like the dogged determination of a hunter that is going after prey, you know, to feed their family or whatever. Well, not even or whatever. If this is work related, obviously this is your end result, is you want to feed your family. Okay. Let's get one more message for our material world for our lovely Aries. What is a message next 7 days for Aries, please, Spirit? Thank you. You are meant for better. Yeah, Spirit doesn't want you to hold on to a situation that you were initially bored in to begin with. Like, it wasn't, it feels like you were, you know, like just kind of, there's like a mundane feeling to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like something that you did because you had to do, or you felt like you were obligated to it. But Spirit is like, the reason why the shakeup happens is because you are meant for better, okay? Bottom of the deck is apply for the job. So it could be that there is a shakeup and, you know, a new position occurs that you don't think that, you know, normally you would go for. And Spirit's like, if you want it, go after it for sure. Okay. So this is your material world. We're going to move into love. If this is where you're leaving me, I totally get it and understand. Please make sure you like this video, comment down below if it resonated, and then thank you. And then subscribe to receive your blessings if you haven't already done so. So let's go into this, you guys. Love life, love life, love life. We use a Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. A message of love for my beautiful Aries for the next 7 or so days. There's one. Knight of Cups. Play on, player. That could be you. That could be energy around you. This card just reminds me of player energy, but it doesn't always mean that, you guys. So I was kind of just joking there. No diggity. 10 of Wands. Well, you might be a player. You might have too many on board, but the King of Pentacles energy is here to stabilize that. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. So yes, you might be juggling one too many people. It could become a burden this week with this energy here. This could also be someone else's energy. So you might know somebody that you are really attracted to, but they've got a lot on their plate and they're also talking to more people. So it's like, and I'm really getting that it's both, you know, like that they go and they have a lot to work with, and but they also they might have more than one suitor. With the King of Pentacles energy here for my wonderful Aries, this is a stable, loyal energy here. He is a master craftsman, but that could just be, you know, the way that he works. It doesn't necessarily mean that, like, you know, he's you know, an artistic person in any sense of the word, but he might actually, you know, anything that he touches kind of turns into a craft. So even if it's at work, like he could be an accountant, but like the way that he does it is, it's practically like watching art. It might even make you like, huh, do I like accounting? No, he's just that good, you know, something like that. But I do see here with this chair, this craftsman chair with Taurus, and then it looks like he's creating an instrument. So there's multiple things here, like he's very into the artistic endeavors, music, and then he might just be good with his hands is also the other thing. You take that as it resonates. You guys, but I do think that you this week might be presented with a couple of different options. Aries, some of them, oh gosh, I'm gonna be honest, so you might be the person here that's like completely overworked with this 10 of Wands energy. This could be a Sagittarius, Knight of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then the King of Pentacles could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But again, I can't stop looking at that Taurus head on the chair here. I'm gonna get a little closer. And the Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and it is exactly this timing right now because it's the first 10 days of Capricorn season, so we're in it, in the energy as we speak. But you guys might have too many people, too many options. I'm kind of getting, you know, a little bit of overburden and being overwhelmed, somebody trying to get your attention while you're working. Spirit is saying that the energy that's right for you is the energy that makes you feel like you can actually take a breath and slow down. Like they enter the room and everything just kind of slows. Okay, so I do think that for some of you, you have an option between someone quite young that you are like, I think you're a player, and then someone who seems to have it together. They just come across as much older. So they may have these qualities in their chart or not in their chart, in their personality, or they might have Earth in their chart, okay? So they just seem more practical, but also very creative is the energy that I'm getting here. Your Knight of Cups is more of your like rock star personality, or not even a rock star. He might just like play for a band or something, and but you notice a lot of groupies lately, you know, or something to that effect. Spirit is like, you know which one would be the right one for you though. Okay, so I'm going to continue here because I think that there are more messages. I don't think that this is for everybody about a choice or decision between two people coming up. This could also be Spirit wanting you to slow down and take a break to see the blessings that you have around you is another energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm getting that like for some of my Aries here, you might be creating a bit of a distraction at work, like you're kind of just trying to go to work and keep your head down and like just be busy, 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 so you don't think about love. There could have been a previous love offer with the Knight of Cups, or you might have really felt like somebody was the one, and I'm still kind of getting though that there's more than one option here. With the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of keeping your options open energy. So you could be in that energy, but I do see someone quite stable here. Again, just because the Knight of Cups does show up as masculine here. I mean, it could be the lady in the blue dress as well. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that we have any gender here on the table. In fact, you know, Pentacles are feminine energy, Cups are feminine energy, Wands are the only masculine energy on the table. So, and she's the only fully feminine, well, besides Pentacles back here. Okay, so let's clarify this Knight of Cups, please, for my lovely Aries Spirit. Woo! The way that flew. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. I'm going to keep going because I have said this before. The Knight of Cups to me always, or used to before I got this deck, always signified a change in the heart space, a positive change in the heart space. And oftentimes it means that an offer or a message of love is coming in. Again, I do get that player energy. Not going to lie. You might have that choice between a sacred union and a sexual one, you guys. transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. With the Ten of Wands here, I almost said Ten of Swords, so there could be some heartbreak there, but I just want to say that it's a card of completion. So it's like once you stop making yourself so busy and looking at the blessings around you, like we talked about, you will transform. And if you are in a relationship, you'll transform the relationship. Some of you might be so busy that you're not noticing your partner like creating these beautiful little moments here. Okay. Woo. I'm not taking those. I'm sorry, you guys. That was just me. Thank you. Wow. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. There's a word transformation again. So I do think that a few of you guys might already be in relationships. You may have for some of you, and it's weird because the energy is not necessarily there except for the Ten of Wands. It's like maybe there was an argument that was quite passionate, and instead of you really dealing with it, I feel like some of you threw yourselves into work. You might have actually gone into your workshop or something like that to kind of get away from the energy and the talk and the discussion and why you're feeling triggered in any way. And Spirit is telling me that for some of you, it's time for you to really dig deep and transform from within, and that will have a very positive effect on your current relationship. For others of you who are single, I do think that you might be thinking of someone who, it's almost like you're trying to pick them apart because maybe in the past you did have that player energy, or they just weren't like what you would think you wanted. Like they just weren't, I got the word vivacious enough. Like they just weren't as suave as our King of, or our Knight of Cups here. And so you would never have wanted someone as solid as our King of Pentacles. And Spirit wants you to take a look at that and to see why, because it is possible. Spirit is telling me it's very possible for you to have it all. Like you could have someone who you are very physically attracted to, who is a sacred union, who is that like level of commitment, but is also like very down to earth and helps keep you grounded. Which is something that, fire signs need, you guys. The bottom of the deck is wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. This is big King of Pentacles energy, you guys. You really want someone who is going to, I'm getting like transform the way that you see relationships. So I think that before you might have chosen easily our Knight of Cups energy. I'm still getting that player energy, but Spirit's like really what you want to choose, not just with your heart, but we're bringing our soul into it. We're making sure that like we're picking partnerships that are worth it. And if we have to wait for it, if we have to, choose someone who is more grounded, that doesn't rush anything, that's not going to love bomb you, that's the right choice, right? Let's keep going here, you guys. Lots of information. All right. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups, Spirit, for my beautiful Aries. I have these upside down. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. Thank you. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Some of you, they could be very different from you in culture, in ethnicity, that your person, with our sacred union and religious factors. It could be that the person that you're meant to be is supposed to bring you out of your comfort zone. And so it's not someone who you would typically have gone for, I think. I think that you are slowly and surely transforming an opinion about like what you want in your love life. 10 of Wands, Spirit, transformation, completion is what I just heard. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, you guys are transforming into a person that is able to recognize their soulmate on sight. It's like, and it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I do think that you're coming out of a period that you would have never like suspected 10 years ago. Like the person that you are supposed to be with, maybe you would even be like, oh my God, like I would have never dated outside of my religion or outside my culture, and now this is what I want. This is the kind of transformation that I'm seeking, because I need someone to pull me out of my comfort zone. I keep getting that as well. You would have never had this King of Pentacles, this solid person. You would have wanted someone that was like more adventurous, but they are too. Attraction, yeah. You attract someone or romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and the bottom of the deck is true love. I do think that we have a person here that is quite obviously your true love, but it's going to take a measure of growth in order to see them. Okay, I heard completion, so I think that your transformation is actually nearing completion. And maybe even this week, you might find something that you're just like, what? I cannot believe that this is, like, I find that this person is attractive, or I cannot believe that, 10 years ago, I would even consider this, because, the weight of the world was on my shoulders 10 years ago, but now it's not. It could also be, you had a person, or you had been talked out of someone that you were interested in because of religious reasons or cultural reasons. So I'm kind of getting that there was like another person. When I say third party, I mean like it could be a parent or like clergy or something like that, that was just like, oh no, we don't do that. And now you're coming to a space where that doesn't have as much hold on you as it once did. Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. Thank you. Do I take both? How do you want me to receive? Okay. Oh. Okay, Spirit wants me to put this here, which is interesting. Not today, right now, is the bottom of the deck, and this is when you're not dealing with something, okay? So some of you are coming into this energy right now like you're not really dealing with wanting to go into this transformation. It's because you're so rooted in something that maybe you were brought up with, or an idea that, you have a hard time letting go of, okay? Let's do... Thank you. Cupid's arrow. So I do think that you guys may have recently found yourself attracted to someone that you didn't think was going to be your soulmate, but they're showing up as your soulmate. Okay, so or your true love. I'm not going to get into logistics here, twin flame, but this is someone that you could actually live your life with, and it's not as difficult as like some other journeys with this King of Pentacles energy. I'm actually getting that it is a very easygoing, chill, like possibility here. But I think that before you might not have chosen someone that was this like chill, this cool, laid back. I'm getting very much that this is the person that would stop and smell the roses with attraction and the King of Pentacles. And then we get heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. This is all really beautiful, you guys. I think that this week you might, if you don't already know who your person is, it's very possible that you meet them. It could very well be that, or you get to know some factors about who they would be so that you can begin to call them in, okay? So you can begin to manifest them. Spirit wants you to right now focus on yourself, your self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Again, I do think a lot of this transformation is you. You're doing the work. It's very difficult. It's not easy, but it's worth it because you are attracting in your soulmate. Okay, and let's get a message of love for you, Aries. I'm getting like a very dependable person who has like that fiery nature. So it's like I really keep getting, you can have the best of both worlds. Like you don't need to date like someone like a player energy, because you can have someone who's like very romantic, very sweet, very gentle and kind, but they also have that fire when necessary. They've got like that zest of life. You know, they live with this stopping and smelling the roses, and I don't know, I'm just getting this really beautiful energy where they are very hot and attractive, and but also warm and friendly and kind. Okay, one more message of love for my beautiful Aries souls here. Woo. Stop selling yourself short. Yeah, I think that some of you have been attracted to some of the more F-boy, F-girl energy. And Spirit is like, you really do need to know that you can have it all, and that your soulmate is going to probably look a little bit different from what you thought you deserved in the past. Okay, so I think that it's going to be a lot better. I think that you're going to be very happy with this, but it is going to take you to kind of transform the way that you see things, because the bottom of the deck, I don't think the player energy deserves you. Okay, and one more, Spirit. Learn how to shield came out. Should I take one more? All right. Learning how to shield. So some of you are empaths. Unearthly joy is coming. So Spirit does want you to know that that is happening. Some of you are empaths, and possibly the reason why you had to run out of something and throw yourself into work is because it caused you so much distress. And Spirit's like, it was that person's energy, and if you learn how to shield, like, you won't have to throw yourself into work so much, you know, like you won't have to run away from that really negative energy. The bottom of the deck is you are healing. So what I'm thinking of, you guys, there's plenty of, you know, material out there to teach you how to shield. Mine is very simple. I simply envision a shield going up, and it kind of depends on the situation as to how the vision plays out. So I also do, I'm a Star Trek nerd, so I also just say shields up, and it really works. I'm not even joking, you guys. So it really does help me when someone who may not even be aware that they're an energy vampire is coming for my energy. Okay, so learn how to do that. Unearthly joy is coming. Stop selling yourself short. You guys have something very beautiful on the way. It may look different from what you have previously thought that you wanted, but it does look like true love. So beautiful reading, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you subscribe to receive your blessings. Comment down below if this resonated and give me a huge thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.